I know.
All right. Good morning, everybody. This is Jennifer. I'm here today with Tina Dixon from Queens of Paper Call. I also have Amanda Farris and Sara Malo from LinkUnite. And I just want to jump right in. Tina, why don't we start with you? Just give us a quick little introduction and tell us about your organization.
Sure. Hi. Thank you so much for doing this, Jennifer. Really appreciate you. I am the founder of Queens of Paper Call, and Queens of Paper Call is a women's networking organization. Basically, I created Queens to be a safe place for women to network and to support one another, empower one another, and just have fun. We like to have fun too. And we have a Skype group and a Facebook group for networking within our industry. And also we do events at various conferences and just like to have a lot of fun together and be there for one another.
Awesome. Thank you, Tina. All right, ladies, do you want to introduce yourselves and tell us about your organization as well?
Absolutely. So my name is Amanda Farris, as you so graciously introduced me there. I'm the founder and CEO of LinkUnite, and Sara is my partner in all of this fun stuff. Essentially, what we do is provide a digital marketing forum, an event itself for women in the space to come together and network on a much more intimate scale than just the breeze by happy hour or the booth hello. That we're all very much familiar with in our space. So we provide the conference. I usually call it an event, but it's in this space, we call it conferences, right? And we just partner with different industry organizations that want to support women in this space and the growth and acceleration in their careers. In terms of who attends it, it's generally anyone that we find to be the go-getters in the industry. You have the experience, the backing, the network, right? That you can share with other people. So all of our tertiary networks essentially become one unified network through the event. And then we also offer different things like the mentorship program and content, and obviously love to collaborate with people like Tina, my absolute favorite. So we love to do the events at the conferences as well. And Sara is obviously my best friend and partner in this.
Awesome. Sara?
Oh yeah, so I'm Sara Malo. I'm the president and CSO of LinkUnite, and thank you, ladies. Amanda and I love to be talking to wonderful women like you in this industry. So thank you for this opportunity. Everything that Amanda said, I mean, we're here to support women. Both of us have been in this industry for 20 years. Amanda was my client. She was at Leadspedia when I first met her, and I was working for Affiliate Summit. And so we just hit it off immediately. And so we just created this relationship, both business side of it and personal. We became friends. And we started talking about LinkUnite. She presented the idea to me because she was asking me for, a sponsorship essentially through Affiliate Summit. And I just loved this idea and everything she had to say. I wanted more and more. And I'm like, I have to be part of this. Like, I'm hitching my wagon. And we started to build this wonderful list of women and just sharing so many ideas. I mean, I remember this one time, her and I were on the phone, one of our 3 or 4 hour calls on a Saturday, and we're both barefoot walking outside in our yards. And we're like, what are we going to do? We have to make this happen. This is going to be so huge for everybody in the space. And, COVID happened. I mean, I've been putting on events for over 10 years and we weren't sure what was going to happen, and so everything just kind of worked out. She's this person that she tells me to just follow with, Amanda, what do you always say?
Go with the flow, your energy.
Yeah, go
Universe
with the flow,
will
your
lead
energy.
you in the right direction. Relinquish control.
I am not like that at all, but she has created me to be like that. And follow the energy. And we put on, our first LinkUnite in Arizona in April, and it was just, we had over 100 women there, and it was just amazing. We built this tribe, and both of us talked to almost everybody, at least once a week. We're talking to these women about what they're doing with their families or how their jobs are going. And gosh, we could just talk for days and days. But the great news is we'll give you a little insight. We have, LinkUnite 2 is being worked on, and it's going to happen before the year's end, and we can't wait to release that information to everybody.
Ooh, I'm dying to know where you're going. I live in Scottsdale, and when I saw,
Oh,
I saw the gallery of, all the stuff that you guys did, all the photos and things. I was like, oh, I'm so sad I missed it. So super excited.
it's
You guys-
beautiful place. We loved it. Amanda and I came in early and we hiked together, and oh gosh, you're lucky to, what a beautiful place. I can't wait to go back.
Just don't come when it's 120.
That's why we chose April. We were like, not trying to die.
Right.
All right. So what is the membership criteria for your groups?
So I would say it's a little bit more amorphic than just a set standard. Generally speaking, we like to aim for that director level title or above, or at least some sort of, I would say 5 to 6 year minimum in the space. So it's either if you haven't proceeded past a certain title level, it might not necessarily just be because you weren't qualified or you didn't have it, but this is where we talk about opportunity in the space and the trajectory of women's careers in performance marketing. So for us, it's really more about what network you've established in your time in the space and how relevant you've made yourself with the other, groups or people or companies and what you bring. And so if there's a value there, or if we think that you would benefit from providing content to some of the other women because you're just an expert in something else, to me, it's the symbiotic relationship between everyone there. And that's why it's an invite only, is we want to make sure that everyone gets something out of it. And so through having those conversations, we know that even though you may have just the director title or a manager title or even something else, it's like if you work in a Fortune 100 company, that's much different than working in a company of 30 people. And also it's just, you may not have been afforded the opportunity, and putting you in front of these other women, we would hope would accelerate, which we have seen firsthand through, the post-conference follow-up, is just really pushing those people forward in their careers at an accelerated pace. So that's generally what we look for. And Sara, I would think, she talks to everyone that I do. We get on conference calls with every single person that comes to the event. So,
right.
Very cool. So speaking of events, do you guys have anything coming up that everyone should be on the lookout for, other than the one that you're keeping under wraps?
Yeah, that's obviously what I was speaking of, is our big in-person event that we have coming. But we will be joining Tina and Dixon and the Queens, and Melissa and the Women of Martech, and we're having a meeting room. And Amanda or Tina can pipe in, they know more about this, but yeah, we're going to be at contact.io all together, which is wonderful.
And then we have the AFI Expo. We'll be at AFI Expo as well, supporting Darren and Mike and everyone on that front. And then obviously Tina and I have plans to dominate everything on earth. So we'll also be at Affiliate Summit doing some fun stuff together. So there's definitely at least 3 or 4 things coming up, and a couple of those in conjunction with Tina, and I'm sure we'll come up with more as things progress.
Right.
But obviously the big surprise will be releasing the second event towards the end of the year here, which we're just barely keeping it to ourselves at this point. We're just like, I have to tell everyone. We want everyone to be as excited as we are for it. So.
Well, good.
I'm very excited for it. I definitely can't wait. And I'm very grateful for you guys and the collaboration for Contact.io with our own private meeting room, a beautiful reception with custom cocktails. Yes. It's going to be a fun time, very fun time.
I'm excited. It's just the beginning.
I can't wait.
So I was telling somebody that today, I just want to go to Denver.
I know. Well, New York was fun. That was like round 1, and now this is like round 2, and we just have all sorts of new initiatives to move forward with. And I just think there's more of them they're going to roll in, especially through some of the nonprofit stuff that we had talked about, Tina, and all the other opportunities. I think it's just the beginning of everything that we're going to do together in collaboration. So
very exciting.
Yes, very understatement.
Right.
How do people get in touch with you?
Oh boy, we're everywhere.
We'll definitely have all of your contact information in
perfect
the descriptions and stuff, but like what are your recommendations for?
I'm a texter, and I think Sara is too, but my phone number, if you text me, my phone is always in my hand. So Skype and text message are the easiest way to get a hold of me. I think that's like an industry standard, is Skype for everyone, even though it's not for other industries, but Skype, cell phone, and then obviously email is good too, but I'm a much quicker response on the first 2. And then, LinkedIn or any other avenue someone wants to get in touch, we're never going to limit. We're checking daily, for any kind of inbound.
Yep. Same here. You can get a hold of us. Just text.
Most signals work at this
there.
point. Yeah, quite honestly, like you could send smoke signals up and we would see it. So.
No matter what day of the week. Yeah.
We
Agreed.
find everyone. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sitting down. Tina, anything that you want to close with?
No, just to add to my excitement and to let everybody know that we have some fundraisers in mind for the upcoming event, and I will be doing an interview with Jennifer later in the week, and I'll lay that all out.
Oh,
All right.
exciting.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.